Hey gamers, and welcome back. If you are new, my name is Avria, but I go by Slay or Slayvria in World of Warcraft, and in this video we are going to be doing BRD arena runs to farm the iconic Savage Gladiator Chain chest piece. So if you have been subscribed or if you've just watched my videos, then you may know that I have been farming all of my pre-raid best in slot gear. And since my last video, I have gotten quite a few upgrades, and I thought that I could just compile all of those upgrades into this video and just do like a full gear reveal at the very end. Now, when it comes to the Savage Gladiator Chain, I started farming this chest piece probably at like level 53. If you aren't familiar, it drops from the BRD arena from a mini boss named Gorosh. So Gorosh is one of 6 different mini bosses that can spawn, and in my own personal experience, it is very rare to see him. I am not even exaggerating when I say I probably did close to 100 arena runs. I saw every mini boss multiple times, and I did see Gorosh here and there, but it was very rare, and anytime that I did see him, he obviously did not drop the Savage Gladiator Chain. To be honest, there was a point where I actually took a break from trying to farm it because it was starting to feel kind of dreadful to me. And for me personally, I play World of Warcraft for fun. I'm a very casual social player and I do enjoy the grind, but I would say if I'm feeling dreadful about farming gear, then I'm probably doing things wrong. So I would say from probably like level 57 to 60, I just focused on getting other pieces of gear, and then doing arena runs started to sound fun again. One day I was just running around Stormwind, throwing snowballs at people and messing around while I was in LFG for arena runs, and I noticed that there was a priest who was also looking for arena runs, so I went ahead and sent them a whisper and asked if they wanted to try getting a group together. And then there was also a mage in LFG looking for arena runs, so we invited the mage and we just decided to go ahead and 3-man it. So I'm sure, as some of you know, as the warrior in the group, I was expected to be the tank. And if you know me, or if you saw my very first video that I ever posted where I tanked Mara, then you know that I am really not a big fan of tanking. The people that I was with seemed very chill and very kind though, and honestly, doing arena runs is very simple and very easy, so I decided to just go ahead and do it. I also quickly want to mention, in case there's somebody watching this who's interested in farming this chest piece, that the arena in BRD is very easily accessible when you enter. If you or someone in your group has a key, then you can just enter a few different gates and doors and get to the arena very easily and quickly. So what you do is you run the arena, and then if you don't get the drop that you want, you just run back out and reset the instance, and then you basically just spam it 5 times over and over again. On our first attempt, we got this boss named the Eviscerator, and I don't believe anybody in our group was looking for a drop from him, but he dropped this leather belt. And then the second run, we got this ogre named Okthor, I believe, and I think the mage was hoping for a drop from this one, but he ended up dropping another piece of leather gear that nobody wanted. And then for our third attempt, look who we have here. It is the one and only Gorosh. I obviously got so excited when I saw him coming out, and I was super unprepared, if you can't tell. But I was able to hold aggro on him and tank him, and I could just feel the anticipation building up as his health was getting lower and lower. And what do you know? He did not drop the Savage Gladiator Chain. This was obviously very disappointing, and I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty bummed out about it. but we still had 2 more runs to go, so I still had a little bit of faith that we could see Go Rush again and it could potentially still drop. And I am so glad I kept the faith, you guys, because on our 4th run, lo and behold, we had Go Rush coming out yet once again. And this time I was so ready for him. I was ready to take him down and feeling very hopeful. And boom, there it is. All I saw was purple and I knew that it had dropped. It definitely took some time, it took some patience and a whole lot of faith, but it eventually dropped and I'm so grateful. And then I also wanted to show you guys everything else that I got. So I ran Upper Blackrock Spire a few times, and one of the first things that I got was this trinket called Black Hand's Breath. This comes from a quest from Marshall Maxwell at Morgan's Vigil in Burning Steps, and all you have to do is just kill the final boss in Upper Blackrock Spire. And then I also got the True Strike shoulders that drop from the Pyroguard Emberseer. And I guess I wasn't screen recording for that run, or I must have just deleted it or something, but these were an upgrade from the Wormhide Spalders that I got when I was probably like level 53. And then the last piece of gear that I got from Ubers is these Battleborn arm braces that come from War Chief Rend Blackhand. I also got my pre-raid best in slot neck piece that comes from this super long quest chain in the very western part of the Eastern Plaguelands. This quest chain was very fun, and the ending part was probably my favorite because it makes you go under a disguise, and for whatever reason I got the male disguise. This was actually hilarious, but I was pretty bummed out too because I wanted to be the woman. But I will say it was really cool to play the male because the movement and the controls just felt so much different, like especially when it came to the jumping. This part of the quest sends you up into Hearthglen, which is up at the northern part of the Western Plaguelands, and then you do an escort quest. This guy basically just kills everybody on the way out and you can just sit back and watch, but I did make the mistake of trying to help out at one point because I think I was getting a little bit impatient. So I was like, I will just hit the mob that he's attacking and has aggro on and it'll be fine. But this was obviously a mistake because, as you can see, one of the other mobs came over and started attacking me. I was just trying to run away, to be honest, and like de-aggro them, and I was really hoping that this guy would pick them up, but as you can see, he was just letting me get attacked. I ended up having to take a potion, and right there he picks up one of the mobs, but there was still this one on me, so I went ahead and feared them and bandaged really quick, and this got my health up to a good enough position where I wasn't gonna die. And so he killed that other mob, and then slowly but surely he eventually comes over and picks up this one. This definitely made it a little bit more fun and interesting, but I'm just really glad that I didn't die because we were already almost at the end of the quest, and if I died, I would have had to have started the whole thing all over again. I learned my lesson and didn't help out with the last couple of battles and was able to complete the quest and get my pre-raid best in slot neck piece. I also ended up doing a ZG run, and to be honest, the only reason that I did is because my friend offered to take me, but I won a cape in there that is really nice and was definitely an upgrade. And then I also won something called a Primal Hikari girdle that you can turn into this NPC at the island at Stranglethorn Vale and get this really nice belt that was a huge upgrade as well. And then last but certainly not least, I also got Mira's Song, which is a really great sword from a questline outside of Scholomance. Alright guys, so here is a full gear reveal. So I have the Lionheart helm, the Mark of Ford ring, True Strike shoulders, the cape from ZG, the one and only Savage Gladiator Chain, and the Battleborn arm braces. I put the Thrash Blade as my main hand and then put Mira's Song as my offhand. And then I also forgot to mention I got this bow in Scholomance. That was an upgrade. And then I have the Diamond Flask Trinket, Black Hand's Breath, the Blackstone Ring, Tarnished Elven Ring, these Saffron Scale Boots, Devil Sword Leggings, the belt from ZG, and the Devil Sword Gauntlets. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about going into raids now. The only thing is that raiding is very, very intimidating as a noob. So if you are watching this and you have any advice for me, then please let me know because it's a lot. But alrighty gamers, that is all for this video. Thank you so much for coming along with me to basically complete my pre-raid Bastion slot journey. As always, I'm wishing you a lovely rest of your day or night and a very Merry Christmas, and I will see you in my next video.